Friends, I'm sitting here minding my own business, getting some work done on my work from home day. And as always, I'm watching court TV in the background, and there is a case that's coming up on court TV, and it's being called the Taboo photo murder case. This is what happened. So this woman married a guy, and they raised the woman's daughter together. Years go by, the stepdad is like a dad, like a real dad. He's a dad to this girl. And then the parents get divorced. The daughter continues to take care of her father, even though his health is failing, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, the stepdad runs like a butterfly farm or something. And so the his daughter, comes to his house to help him out, do whatever. And during the course of her helping him out, she discovers that on his computer, like on the background, the wallpaper, he has a picture of her naked. So she is obviously upset. She took some time to think about it and apparently planned his murder. She then murdered him New Year's Eve, something like that. She murdered him like a couple of years ago, maybe last year, I don't know. But she murdered him, drugged him, strangled him, and then suffocated him. She was thorough. And then she put his body in garbage bags, and then I guess the garbage men picked it up and she was arrested, blah, blah, blah. So the whole thing, what they were talking about on TV is that the defense attorney is gonna argue jury nullification. And in case you don't know, jury nullification is when you go, she did that, but he needed killing. I think that's the he needed killing defense. And so this poor woman, this is a terrible circumstance. And I can understand her being very upset. Can you imagine the man that you think is your father just like recreationally has a naked picture of you as his screensaver? It's not even locked someplace deep in his iPhone. Like, dude, what were you thinking? Now, he was old, he was sickly, and I think the defense is also arguing suicide. Yeah. So when you commit suicide, I would think that it's uncommon that you drug, strangle, and suffocate yourself. Although maybe that's what happened. I do not believe in the death penalty. Obviously, this woman should not have taken matters into her own hands. But I understand if she did. So it's a good thing I'm not on that jury because I might be team jury nullification, aka the he needed killing defense, because obviously, didn't he kind of need killing? Just a little bit. You know, sometimes it's just like that, right? Like, obviously, I don't believe in murder. I also don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in smacking people in the face. But sometimes people just need to get smacked in the face. Sometimes, you know, somebody might need a bad case of suicide where they drug, suffocate, and strangle themselves. That could happen. I think her problem was not in maybe assisting in his suicide, but the way she disposed of the body. It is just rude to throw somebody in the garbage. Like, If she was going to plan all that, if she planned it, not saying that she did, but if she planned it, girl, you never saw CSI? You never watched an episode of Law and Order? In Law and Order, they throw the bodies in the garbage all the time. You know how we know? Because they get caught. You know what you should have done? He had a butterfly farm. Do butterflies eat flesh? Like, you could put them out in the wild or whatever. Animal predation. Not that I have thought about this. I have not. Because thankfully, I don't know nobody who needed killing. But if I did know somebody who might, just saying, mere speculation, what I've learned from TV, first of all, you go on down to Walmart and you check out the murder aisle. The murder aisle is where they keep bags of lye, shovels, and large tarps, and possibly some black clothing in assorted sizes. So, not that I would do any of this, but you might need an electric meat grinder, a saw, something to help you, a post hole digger. Like, you got a plan. Really, like, I'm surprised this is a woman's crime because throwing a man in the garbage, like, that's messy and short-sighted. That seems like something a man should do. There's not a woman alive who is not half a detective. I'm half a detective, and your mama, this woman must not have kids. Because if you have kids, you become a detective. That comes, like, here's your baby, here's the birth certificate, here's your detective skills. It just comes with it, especially when you got teenagers. You're like, What does that smell? Does one of my sons have a girl up in his room? I smell a perfume. You know what I mean? You can find your kid. You can find all the keys in the house. You know what happened to that left sock that went. That's just how it works. It's like the uterus is a homing device. You can find things and you can figure things out. All I'm saying, lady, is you are messy. You need better girlfriends or some girlfriends who could dig a hole. Like, come on now. You couldn't even dig a hole? I understand when he died accidentally, you were too tired to dig a hole? Is strangling cardio? I don't know how none of this works, because obviously I haven't murdered nobody. One time I hit a squirrel with my car. I was devastated. I did not drive down that particular street for the rest of the summer because I couldn't take it. His little tail was flopping around. Oh God, I can't. I'm gonna get PTSD. Anyway, that squirrel, poor squirrel, did not need killing. It was an accident. But you know, squirrel against car, squirrel, who did you think was going to win? You weigh like a pound at most. My car weighs thousands of pounds. Like, plus, although I do have some friends who enjoy squirrel nuggets. Hey, country loving friends, I do not eat squirrel. I do eat chicken. So if I accidentally hit a chicken with my car, then I would absolutely eat it. But a squirrel, no thank you. You know what? It just occurred to me. One of my sons watched one of these videos the other day and he was like, oh God, holy ADHD. And I was like, I don't think I have ADHD. Squirrel. Anyway, I'm a mess. I'm all over the place today. All of that to say, she could have planned better or phoned a friend. If you are planning a murder, which I strongly suggest that you do not do, but if somebody needs killing, phone a friend, watch a TV show, send me a private message, because, you know, tips and tricks. I'm just trying to be helpful. This is a community service. So I'm going to get back to work now. You stay safe and don't kill nobody. Also, don't do things that make people think she needs killing. Have a great day. Bye.